Well, I'm very excited today because I have the opportunity to talk to Elizabeth Becker, who is a wheelchair basketball player. She's actually a junior at UTA in Arlington, Texas, and is majoring in broadcasting there. She's also on the Lady Movin' Mavs wheelchair basketball team, which is really exciting. We dig into a little bit about collegiate basketball and sports and all the amazing things that she is doing with that team.
I was at a doctor's appointment when a lady came up to me and asked me if I had ever played wheelchair basketball or was involved in any kind of adaptive sports. And at that time, I had actually just moved from Texas to North Carolina, and I was really not interested in it. I was very much not a sports person. So my mom actually made me go to my first practice. I was very much against it. But I'm very thankful that she did, because right away there was a girl that came up to me. Her name was Bella, and she was like, "Hey, I'm Bella, oh my gosh, I'm so excited you're here." And I was just like, oh my gosh, who is this person? But I fell in love with the sport because I didn't know that I was athletic at all. So I fell in love, and I started getting better and better as I kept practicing. So it kind of went from there. I think I was just really nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I was very, very shy. So I didn't want to meet a bunch of new people. And I think it was just that idea of I didn't know what to expect and all that. So. It's giving me a lot of confidence because I'm working with other people, so I'm kind of trying to tell them where to go, what to do on the floor, but also just growing those kind of relationships help build my confidence, because I did that more in school. I would usually just kind of stay to myself. I wouldn't talk to a lot of people, so it gave me the confidence to just go up to people and create friendships that way. It's amazing. I think it took me a little bit to warm up to them, because they're it's just a different set of people. You're kind of coming in as a new person. You're I don't know how these people work. I don't know how the conversation's gonna go. But it's really cool because they're really supportive, but they'll push you to be the best, not only athlete but person you can be. So off the floor, they're how are you doing in classes? They don't want to see you struggle in the classroom. It's really nice to have those kind of people that are constantly making sure that you're not just the best athlete but person as well. I think especially on the women's side, I found that there's not as many opportunities, because when I started getting interested in playing basketball at the collegiate level, it was very much there are so many more colleges that had a men's program, but there was only 4 for women's. So you had to be really, really good if you wanted to play at the collegiate level on the women's side. So I found that could be a challenge. I think so. I think as I've been playing over the 10 years, the opportunities have grown a lot, and we're still continuing to grow and gain awareness. And it's just cool to see just in the media, the representation of people with disabilities has definitely increased. I think it always can get better, but I think it's definitely gotten better. And I mean, even on the women's side, it's gotten better, but it's still not where I think it should be. I feel one of the biggest myths is basketball, wheelchair basketball specifically, it's not competitive at all. I'm just well, you need to come to a game and see how it's a contact sport. People flip over, people people get really aggressive, and that's what a fun part is. I found that I can be more aggressive and grab the ball, just take it away from them, and just like, I don't know, it's just like kind of a general rush at that point. So just getting involved in the collegiate level and just getting your foot in the door, like applying to like USA tryouts and just, you know, having people see you play. And I think that's really important because that's how people saw me. Like, they saw me playing at tournaments and games, and they're like, ooh, like, I want to see her. Like, I'm interested in her. And then, yeah, just talking to people, getting connected, I think is really, really important.